Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Biki here with the Untitled Game Show. I'm going to start off by saying, spoiler alert. I'm about to turn to the right and we're about to spoil some Deus Ex Mankind Divided. This is about to be the ending of the game. I played 42 hours of it so far and it's time to finally beat it. So bam, there you go. There is Jim Miller. If you guys are playing big Deus Ex, that might have kind of spoiled something for you. But we're going to go ahead and kind of beat this game right now in the very last mission. At least I think it's the last mission. I really don't know. And just give you guys my impression of what the game so far, what I think of the last mission together, and see where it takes us. Alright, guys? So I do have most of the abilities already unlocked. So we're looking at some bad guys over here. He's invisible. He's just a cloak. Got ourselves a turret right over there. Alright, got that guy right there. Alright, switch over to a more dangerous gun, grenade launcher. Are the bad guys. They already know where I'm at. You're the bad guy! Go ahead and pull ourselves up. Alright.
I'm good. I'm alright.
You're not. This was the first time I've ever used a grenade launcher. Don't mind if I suck at it. I've never used it before because I've never had to. Anybody, so yeah. Let's switch over. Gas grenade. You guys have stuff on that makes you gas grenade a little bit. I'm the smartest, but we'll go about it. Can't find anything. Pocket sentries are always good. Get some database information about the game. So this way that's another active. And we're actually going to go on over to my silenced shotgun. It's right over here, yes. Silenced any shotgun in this game. And I love it. Sorry. Sniper rifle. Also, this is a military armored piercing sniper rifle. That so what? I wanted to play the engine a little bit more assault type than my. I should have put up the regular amateur sniper rifle. I don't even have a regular.
Positive attack! Vector acknowledged! Eliminate the target! Hold in here!
You guys definitely deserve to die because right now in the story, they're basically because I choose to stop the bad guys. It's like people are not a really hard choice right now because the right choice to do is actually to save kids and the people and things right now, but the long road, I'll save more people by saving the politicians. Like, rapid fire, so cool.
Get out, you guys!
All these guys deserve to die. Sorry. Sorry, bro. Can't stay alive. Those guys are assholes. Bastard ass niggas. I'm not even trying to hide anymore. Like I said, due to the grenade launcher. That's what I was saying. They already try to poison everybody with champagne and then security level 5. I don't feel like I'm packing right now. As you guys know, this is part of my backlog that we will use. Really happy with my GTA 1070 right now. Map settings at 60 is so good. Not only do you have that good access to I've actually saved up different save files and stuff. I'll show you guys. I actually have like 30-something save files because I actually want to go back to different parts of the game and play in different ways because there are choices made. I just put on my ability to have silence one step. What's done? I know I didn't do it. Alright, let's take it now.
Moving to vector. Fun time. Locate the target. Move it. Taking position. Moving in. Where's my reinforcements? Moving up. Good.
The augment that you have that shield that goes over your body. That's what the augments I don't have right now. I don't have the tech. That's the one that got just. This is what I should be using if I was playing the game all about being a killer. But like I said, this is basically the end of the game where I'm basically trying to actually be more aggressive. I do have this one, the Rhino armor. I can get this so I can walk through electricity. And I have this all the hacking stuff, all the other stuff. Like I like all the stealth stuff. But even that doesn't stealth, I think that's like see, if I was playing smart, I wouldn't have been right here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Then what we're going to do is rapid fire on. Now I can take this around the should be using a mallet. Actually, you have some armor piercing ability. Yeah, so this is armor piercing ability. You have snowball. Don't do that. Here, save the game. Yes, I'm guys, I'm a massive constant.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
As we consider the importance of this moment on a national level, on a global level, on a humanitarian
Nobody
level...
drink. The champagne's been poisoned.
But I had it replaced. It's a cuvée de prestige.
You and your guests need to get out of Apex Center now, Brown. Slater's dead. Tarvos is compromised. They've come to stop you. Can you get everyone to the helipad?
Yes, of course. My security team will escort us, but what about the other attendees?
TF-29 will evacuate them. I'm going after the people who did this.
Then you have a long way to climb.
I hope this was the right choice, man. I saved the people from the United Nations. Saved that. I don't even know.
McCready, I got to Brown, warned him about the champagne. His security team is getting him and his guests to safety.
Good that. Fucking Marchenko wasn't lying though. The residential towers are packed solid with explosives. If he uses that remote detonator...
I'm heading to the exhibition hall now to stop him. Get your team started on defusing those bombs. Maybe with a little luck we can pull this off.
Luck? We're both gonna need a shitload of that, mate. I'll see you on the other side.
Maybe I could talk him down for not blowing up the damn people. This is the building that the PlayStation opened up for all the arms. Obviously, a lot of this doesn't make sense because that's not the PlayStation so far. But, yeah. I was just sort of just like a door. You look at the minimap, it's like it's a path right. I felt like, I don't know, like how I've been playing this game so far is like, I'm very adaptable. I have not called no instance yet. So like, I am actually playing like a musical agent. You know, I am a cop. I used to Adam did be a cop when he quit. So like, he doesn't kill himself. And if you can take down people not lethally, you will in most scenarios. But for terrorists, no kill sheet. Especially in a situation like this, like in the beginning. Very much so where...
You are taking a long time to arrive, brother. I would rather not cause more death today than necessary. But like the good soldier I am, I will do what I must. If you do not stop me. Time is running out.
I want to bring the character. I'm in it in this game, and I want to see what's going to happen. I'm actually not really working. Because like I said, guys, I think most of the games without killing stuff, so, it's a very, like, dire situation. Especially in Prague. Like, I went through Prague without having, even those corrupt police in Prague. Like, I don't know how a man to go to Prague without really killing any of the corrupt police. I didn't kill the people. And the police who were scamming people out of passes. I just heard scammers. Oh, those were just lasers. They were triggered to mines. Okay, I'm actually glad I did that. Wow, didn't expect that. I need some bio cells right now for me back to my friends. Another pocket signature. Just read that. I read all these stuff, guys. Every single one. If I miss reading one, I usually check every single rule, every single computer. But truthfully, I'm gonna have to do that later because today I have to go to the Untitledgameshow because I think it's on today. I'll take a screenshot with Steam, so that way I can come back later on. But I have every intervention between this game in a different way, so okay, not rush it. About time I beat it too. It's like 42 hours.
Why have you not come? Is your faith in hypotheticals truly that strong? Apparently not. You have made the right choice, brother. Why should so many die so loudly, when a far more subtle message can be sent? To achieve my mission, I only need Brown and his guests to die. And you, of course. Now show yourself!
Taking you down, Victor.
I do not fear death, nor do I revel in it, brother. But for some I am told that it can be a relief. Tonight, one of us will find out if that is the truth.
Don't ever need to do it. Like, literally, if you don't like crafting, it's actually something you don't need to do because all the items you buy at shops anyways are found in the game. But if you want to craft, you can. Or you can use the crafting parts to pick up the weapons. Like, you know, the battle rifles, the tranquilizer rifle right here. But I don't need to explain how the game works at all right now because I'm going to do that more or less. You can just say, I'm gonna review this game high. Very fucking high. Let's just get that out of the way. We're gonna go to the shotgun. But right now, the launch has been last grade. Pretty sure it's pretty much fine with last grade. Right there. Alright. The first boss fight in the game, but the others I'm not.
You will have to come out soon! I am so glad you could make it, brother. You have proven yourself to be a worthy adversary. A man who would willingly sacrifice himself to protect so many lives. You are the only delay. Waiting for the right moment to strike. Where are you, Adam? You made your... Finish this!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So I'm having the robots fire.
Got eyes on the target. Only make it.
There are crates on cases, crates of
Here. Here. Good.
the robots right there. I could have played this a little smarter.
Drop this on yourself. You can't win.
I just don't think he could be hurt by.
There is Roma. More to this. Got eyes on the target. Kill the traitor. Rat. You cannot save the world by hiding, Shaggy.
I can items. Explore the areas and find some biocells. I don't play long this a little bit. So I have to go.
know what you're up to. Will you just come out already? You missed! You missed! I know what you're up to.
There we go, my robot destroyed that. And now...
You...
trying to do what I was supposed to do at the beginning. I'll be close to death and I just don't know it. I just want to prolong everything. That's something I like it. Probably should make these lines. So we can't EMP him. You actually don't need to be in the inventory to do this stuff. But I am. So I'm hoping to do.
I will find you. We are not so big.
That I'm sure.
We are souls, but we have our priorities. What are a handful of dead men compared to thousands of innocent? Do you think Brown cares about the old men? About that?
Here we go. We use that multi-tool. See?
The only thing men are so care about is killing their folk.
I will take.
Hey,
Oh, yes.
I'll cut through enemy.
Oh, I love this game. Oh, my God. I love this game. Like, think of some names
This is
video.
very irritating.
Ooh. Drones. Shit, I wish I would have found all this stuff first. Friendly fire on. Shooter tracking.
Come out, Ryan. There.
Greedy. It's over.
All the robots and drones that he had, I hacked them, made him kill them. I love that. Oh my God. That is how you put. That's how I should have played it from the beginning. You have a, oh my god! There is a new game plus? Oh, hell yes! Oh, I didn't understand. I didn't really like a new game plus. I thought it was one of those games that I tell you just reload the new save or something like that.
Santo CEO Nathaniel Brown took to the stage today to praise Interpol and Tarvis security services for thwarting what could have been a major terror attack during his Safe Harbor convention last week. Interpol has confirmed that a group of radical terrorists linked to the Augmented Rights Coalition wired the residential towers surrounding Apex Center with enough explosives to destroy 2 city blocks. As shocking as that fact turns out to be, Brown had only this controversial opinion to give.
We must not make rash decisions based on fear, nor should we allow a vocal minority to dictate our future. The Human Restoration Act is a perversion of all the United Nations stands for. In time, I believe saner minds on the Security Council will prevail.
Strong words from a man with an even stronger bank account. Let us see if his prediction proves true. This is Eliza Costello.
Hey, are you even listening to this?
Live
We won!
from Pike.
Did we?
We completely disrupted their plan. Marchenko, the Orchid, the bombs. We've been under too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath. Janus messaged me last night, said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Picus will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
Miller, right? I'm sorry, Adam. I really did think he was working for the Illuminati.
For a while, we both did. By the time I realized he was innocent. We can't change the past. We have to keep going.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor.
Soldiers follow orders, too. He was prepared to obey his, no matter the consequences.
Sounds like you're sorry he's dead.
He made his choice, I made mine. Regardless, we want the men behind him. Behind the Human Restoration Act. The ones still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
This report just in. Law enforcement officials in Prague have tracked down and captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive devices claimed the lives of dozens of innocent travelers earlier this week. The woman, an ex-army demolition specialist named Allison Stanek, appears to be a religious fanatic and leader of the tech cult group, Church of the Machine God. Police arrested her and several of her followers inside the cult's headquarters, following an extensive investigation. If you ask me, folks, that is some very good news indeed. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Untitledgameshow complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Radich Nikoladze, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter. Sources close to the man tell me, however, that Nikoladze has gone off the grid, and it is unlikely he will ever be found. An indication of guilt, perhaps? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think.
This has so much to do with
News
the
out of
side
Paris
quests
today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samostat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samostat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks, no matter what name these people go by. There is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news.
Yeah, okay, Picus. Okay, Eliza Kazan. Okay. Oh, fucking K, false news. Freaking love that I freaking released those guys. I love that they reference it at the end of the game. And it makes me wish really wish I did every single side quest. I did so many. I literally only stopped doing the side quests at about 34 hours in, because I said I have to start focusing on doing the main quest. And now there's DLC. And there's still questions I want answers. There's still areas of the games that I haven't been to. I robbed so much stuff with freaking the property bank in this game. There's so many secrets. It doesn't even answer all the questions about Anselm Jensen and freaking Sarah's. Like, there is gonna be another game in another 2 or 3 years. Like, this need to be a direct sequel to this game. There's still so much questions about them that still need to be answered. Like, yes, I'm glad I played the game I wanted to play. I played as an Interpol agent. I stopped the terrorists, but the bigger world-changing scenarios have still not been answered. I'm not sure if they've answered it like yes out right now. I don't know what the questions about right now, but I'm just so glad that there actually is a conclusion. Like, I'm so afraid that I heard like from freaking like some reviewers like I listened to a lot of podcasts and they're like, oh, the ending of the game doesn't really wrap everything up, and I'm like, it wraps up the main point. It wraps things up that I actually did. The side quests that I was into. Like, I'm just so happy about that. But there is still the larger conspiracy that there's not everything tied up in a neat package. And I'm actually okay with that. Because that just means that there's going to be another game. There's still more mysteries about Adam Jensen that he doesn't know and I don't know as a player. And I like that. Yes, we might know that who actually operated on Island, but we don't know. There's so much good stuff. I really wish I did every side quest. Like, I feel like this is the first game that I felt like the side quest is actually all linked into the... Like, every side quest I freaking ran into felt like in some way it linked back to the main story of the whole entire struggle of the augmented people against their rights being suppressed, against the corrupt media that is Picus News, the government corruption, oh my god, it's so linked together. I love, like, it must have been so long to have a narrative, to have side quests, that when you read the computers, when you get a pocket century, there's so much information that look back there. Even the end of the game, I think will be experience that well because as you guys saw, I was running around shooting everybody. So I'm definitely gonna have to play it over next time. At the end, at least play very slower. I'm gonna do every single side quest. I love this game. This game is amazing. I so highly recommend it. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. That's when Deus Ex Mankind Divided. My full review is coming real soon. If you guys are watching the video, you guys already guess what I'm gonna rate it very high. I'm gonna rate this game supremely pretty high. One of the best games I've played this generation. Hands down. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Biki with the Untitled Game Show with some ultra settings for Deus Ex Mankind Divided on PC, 60 FPS. Guys, I can't wait to be back with more. Peace out. Awesome. Good. Links in the description to buy it if you want.